Everyone hates Redfall.
Correct!
Like played it on Game Pass and still overpaid levels of hate. So of course I had to play it. And guess what? It sucked, literally, like a vampire. Let's talk about it. The story, or what they call the story. Redfall's story kicks off with some spooky vibes, creepy vampires, and I thought,
hey, maybe this won't be awful.
Spoiler alert, it's awful. The vampires look menacing at first. Tall, floaty, glowing eyes, very Blade meets Stranger Things. But after 5 minutes, they're basically Hot Topic mannequins who forgot their lines. The plot? Good luck. You're dropped into a town overrun by vampires and cultists, and then nothing happens. No suspense, no urgency, zero emotional pull. I'm fighting blood-sucking demons and still more afraid of my laundry pile.
Oh.
And the cutscenes, static images. Imagine paying $70 for a PowerPoint. The characters, they're bland, forgettable. One had powers or something, I already forgot. They all talk like they're on Ambien. The vampire cult worships their blood overlords like they're Elon Musk with fangs. Still no idea why. I finished the game with more questions than I started with. Reddit says,
played this at launch, never went back. Only good thing, a couple of guns felt cool.
The story, buggy, boring, and doomed. Has cool concepts, but none of the cast is interesting. The solo experience isn't strong enough to carry it. It honestly feels like the devs nailed the pitch meeting, then forgot how to make the game. The final score, I'm gonna give it 3 fangs out of 10. And 2 of those fangs are chipped.
Some run, some freeze up. Not hard to guess which one I've been most of my life. But some get hit and still want to kiss the hand that done it. Cultists keep trying to get in tight with the Hollow Man.
Gameplay, punchy vampires, and icon fatigue. Redfall is technically a looter shooter, except no good loot. The shooting feels mid, and the game part is just missing. The enemies, vampires, cultists, weird floating bosses, all sharing the same one brain cell. They run at you like they're late for a bar fight, and their main attack is punching. Yup, punching. Very scary. Mike Tyson cosplay energy. The vampires don't stalk or flank. They literally just run at you and try to punch you. Meanwhile, Left 4 Dead AI is sipping tea and judging this game right now. The icons. So many icons. Your screen looks like Microsoft Excel Vampire Edition. Markers, crates, ammo, doors you can't open, objectives everywhere. It's cluttered chaos. My brain lagged more than the game. The guns feel nice, solid feedback and sound, but visually boring, basic, Borderlands ugly cousin. Once again, Reddit says,
they tried to make a Destiny Borderlands hybrid, but weapons are boring. Even the UV gun just stuns vampire and does nothing to humans.
In my opinion, Redfall wishes it was Doom. Fast, brutal, and satisfying. Instead, it's Destiny Light with vampires who forgot how to vampire. The skill tree is pathetic. Nothing feels powerful or game-changing. It's like drinking Red Bull and still feeling sleepy. Now I'll give it this. Co-op was clearly the focus, but good luck getting it to work. Solo play, so undercooked, it's still moving. Final gameplay score, I'm gonna give it 5 fangs out of 10. 1 for shooting, 1 for sound, 3 because I hadn't rage quit yet. Graphics and visuals, pretty on the outside, dead on the inside. Let's give some credit. Redfall is actually kind of pretty. The town of Redfall has this eerie, stylized New England horror vibe, like if Stephen King opened up an amusement park. The vampire designs, creepy and cool the first few times. Floaty, twisty, glowy, basically sexy Hot Topic employees on hover mode. Gun models, clean. Animations, smooth. Reloads look nice, even when you're crying inside. Honestly, the visuals trick you into thinking the game's better than it is. Shout out to the art team, you did your job. This whole game is a Lamborghini engine in a tricycle. Final score on visuals, I'm gonna give it 8 fangs out of 10. Not perfect, but I'd let you haunt the background of a better game. Sound and music, the only thing that didn't bite me. Surprise twist, the sound design is actually good? Like discovering your terrible blind date is a great singer. Still not worth it, but hey, a moment of joy. The gunfire has that pew-pew satisfaction. Explosions are chunky and ambient tension works. The soundtrack blends creepy horror with action pacing. Violence for tension, sense for chaos. Voice acting, mid-tier, but not terrible. And that's saying something here. Audio team, you showed up. Everyone else definitely was on vacation. Final score, I'm gonna give it 7 fangs out of 10. You guys deserve to work on something better. And now, the final nail in the coffin, performance. This game crashed on me every 30 minutes. I timed it. I could have baked some cookies in between crashes. Every respawn equals lost ammo. Enemies respawn too, which means redoing missions you already hated. And then there was the always online requirement. Like, why? Am I connecting to other players or a support group? Reddit says,
it's a bug
buggy mess. It was doomed from the start. Nothing was particularly good. The best part of playing Redfall, uninstalling it. Connection errors mid-mission are the game's way of telling you you don't want to be here.
I gave it a final score of 3 fangs out of 10, and that's being generous, honestly. At least it didn't melt my GPU. Final verdict, stake through the heart. Redfall had potential. Cool setting, creepy enemies, vampires, co-op. What we got? A confused mess that wants to be Left 4 Dead, Borderlands, and Destiny, but ends up as none of the above. The story is dull, the gameplay is boring, performance is tragic, yet somehow it still looks and sounds decent, like a haunted screensaver with a Spotify playlist. It's no surprise that on Metacritic it got a score of 56. That's not a game score, that's just a group project where no one did anything. If you're thinking of playing this in 2025, just don't. Go outside, touch some grass, bite someone, do anything else. Final overall score, I'm gonna give it 4 fangs out of 10. 1 for visuals, 1 for sound, 1 for gunplay, 1 because it gave me content for this video. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go play something else that actually sucks in a good way. Like, sub, drop the worst vampire pun in the comments. Peace out, suckers.